Vienna, 1673. Empress Margarita Teresa lies dying at 21 years old. Her body, ravaged by 6 pregnancies in 6 years, is spent. Just a few years earlier, she was the angelic child immortalized in Velázquez' Las Meninas. How did a girl so beloved become a victim of her dynasty's ambition? This is the story of a princess sacrificed on the altar of power, born in 1651 to King Philip IV of Spain and his niece, Mariana of Austria. Margarita entered a world ruled by the Habsburgs, a family obsessed with preserving royal blood through inbreeding. Her very existence was the result of a strategic marriage designed to secure heirs. She was a child of dynastic calculation, raised to be useful, not happy. From infancy, she was adored by her father, who called her my joy. Her presence was a balm in a court haunted by the frailty of her younger brother, Charles, whose deformities and weakness were already visible. Margarita, by contrast, appeared healthy, and thus became not just a daughter, but a dynastic asset. Her childhood unfolded in the Royal Alcazar of Madrid. She was taught languages, etiquette, and religion, not for her own sake, but to prepare her for a political future. At age 5, she was immortalized in Las Meninas, where she stands radiant in the middle of the canvas, a symbol of purity and stability. The painting captures the essence of her role, always seen, never heard. The Habsburgs believed they could preserve power by marrying within their bloodline. Generation after generation, uncles married nieces, cousins wed cousins, concentrating power and genetic disorders. Margarita's own family tree included multiple repeated ancestors. Her parents were uncle and niece. Her marriage would mirror that same pattern. Her brother Charles, the most infamous victim of Habsburg inbreeding, would later die childless. But Margarita, at first, seemed like hope incarnate. Her bloodline was pure, her health promising. She was betrothed to her uncle and cousin, Leopold I, Holy Roman Emperor, to unite the Spanish and Austrian Habsburgs. Her fate was sealed before she turned 12. In 1666, at age 14, Margarita left Spain for Vienna. She said goodbye to her family, her dolls, and everything familiar, embarking on a months-long journey across Europe to marry a man twice her age. Her arrival in Vienna was met with grandeur, balls, operas, and festivals. But Margarita felt like an outsider. She clung to Spanish customs, refused to speak German, and remained emotionally distant from the Austrian court. Despite the cultural divide, her marriage to Leopold was reportedly affectionate. He called her Gretel. She called him uncle. They shared interests in music and art. But their union was not built on love. It was a contract. Margarita's true role was to produce heirs. From age 16 onward, Margarita's life became a relentless cycle of pregnancy and mourning. Her first son died in infancy. Her only surviving child, Maria Antonia, was born 2 years later. But more children followed, most dying within days. Each birth weakened her body. Doctors noted her pale appearance and constant illness. She became reclusive, often confined to bed. Desperate for meaning, Margarita blamed her tragedies on divine punishment. She pressured Leopold to expel Jews from Vienna, believing their presence cursed her family. He complied, leading to a brutal expulsion in 1670. But the deaths continued. Her health declined rapidly. In 1673, pregnant once more and barely clinging to life, Margarita succumbed to illness. She died with a dead child still in her womb. She was only 21. Her husband mourned her deeply, but within months, he remarried. The Habsburg machinery continued. Margarita's daughter, Maria Antonia, married into the Bavarian royal family and had a son, Joseph Ferdinand, seen as a potential heir to the Spanish throne. But he died at age 6. With him, Margarita's lineage vanished. Her death was not just a personal tragedy. It marked the beginning of the end for the Spanish Habsburgs. Her brother Charles died without heirs, triggering the War of the Spanish Succession. The Habsburg dream of eternal dominion collapsed. Margarita's life, meant to preserve the dynasty, had done nothing to prevent its fall. Today, Margarita lives on not in political memory, but through art. In Las Meninas, she remains a glowing child, frozen in time. Tourists admire the brushwork, the light, the elegance. Few remember the suffering behind that face. Margarita's story is a haunting reminder of what royal ambition can cost. She was born to serve an empire, but the empire took everything. In remembering her, we honor not the dynasty she served, but the girl she was. Her candle burned too briefly, but its light reveals a truth long hidden behind golden frames and painted smiles.